This home on Nora Road is now the scene of a brutal attack. MPD says this is where a man was stabbed.
Yeah, violence needs to come to an end because we live in critical times now.
Memphis police say they found the victim at a house around the corner. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Court documents say the person who stabbed him was his girlfriend. 44-year-old Felecia Roach is charged with aggravated assault. Court documents say the victim told police Roach stabbed him after he tried to break up with her. He says she hit him in the back of the head with an object and then stabbed him multiple times in the back. Neighbors say it's a shame things had to escalate that far.
Just leave them alone. It'd be the best out to leave that person alone before it get to be someone. Sometimes it could be a killer.
Police say they found Roach sitting at their home on Nora Road wearing a bloody T-shirt. WREG learned the victim wasn't the first boyfriend to claim she violently attacked him. Roach has a long history of violence, theft, and disorderly conduct. Court documents say in 2018, she was charged with punching and hitting her then boyfriend with random objects, including a bottle and fire extinguisher during an argument. In 2017, she was accused of punching and stabbing the father of her child. Charges in those cases were dismissed. In March of 2018, she was convicted of a domestic assault incident involving a family member in 2017. She was sentenced a little more than 11 months, but only served 2 days and was put on probation. As part of her probation, she was ordered to do community service and attend anger management sessions. She also faces 2 theft charges from last year.
See, normally in a case like this, I'd be like, I feel sorry for the dude and all that stuff, but first off, she ugly anyway. So anybody dumb enough to date that or stick their dick in that, they got some real serious problems anyway. Let me explain a little bit. And secondly, bruh, like, what was you even thinking? Look, I had to actually write a lot of stuff down to read. I'm gonna read this stuff off to y'all, man. So, dude was taken to the hospital in critical condition. The woman's 44 years old. Now, at this stage in the game, brother, and future people who try and date this woman, she's 44 years old, which means she's set in her ways. Which means that when she get out, who the next person she deal with, she gonna do the same exact thing to them. So don't think just because you may be different or you can offer this or offer that. Nah, brother, you're gonna be the same thing happen to this other cat. She's in charge with aggravated assault. Listen, she stabbed him after he tried to break up with her. Now, that's a problem. See, these are the type of females that they don't want to be alone. They can't be alone. They feel like it's hard to get a man. They feel like they own you. Once you say you boyfriend or girlfriend with a woman like this, boy, hey, that's the wrong thing to do, because they're gonna feel as if you are their possession now. They're gonna try to control who you talk to. They're gonna try to control where you go at. If you ain't got no place to stay and they got the car and they gotta drop you off at work and stuff, they gotta control how many hours of work you can work. They're gonna control all of that. It gets better though. So she hit homeboy in the back of the head with an object. Then she stabbed him multiple times in the back. And then when they found her, peep this. When they found her, she was just chilling in the bloody shirt like it was all good. Like they found her, she just chilling like shit. Like she knew that was coming, and like shit, all right, let's go to jail. I done did this before, cause she has done this before. In the past, you done beat up ex-boyfriends, and you done beat up and try to kill your kid's father. You done try to beat up your family members with a fire extinguisher. See, look, this is the type of stuff I'll be talking about, man. Like, first off, as a man, you only gonna get 1 or 2 times to punch me anyway. You know, I ain't the type of dude who promote the girl violence and all that stuff. People be like, oh, don't hit a girl, hit a girl. But if she thinks she about to keep walking in here and decking me and clocking me with shoes and pants and notebooks and tablets and shit, nah, brother, I'ma deck her back with one. But the thing about it is, with a person like this, you can't even really be around a person like this in like a private setting. You gotta be around a person like this in a public setting. Like, you gotta be around a person like this when everybody's around, when everybody can watch and see. You know what I'm saying? So you have our viewers, and there's a likelihood that it won't happen. I mean, you go to her crib, and say, for example, you go to her crib, and then she's like, all right, what we eating? And you're like, oh, okay, we can eat this, we can eat that. and then it's just you and her, and then she's like, "Oh, are you gonna pay for this pizza, right?" And then you look at her like, "No, you gonna pay for the pizza." See, she may get easily upset and try to off you. So luckily, she ain't killed nobody, which I don't think her intentions was to actually kill anybody. I think her intentions was just to hurt somebody, just to try to make a person come back through the force of violence. And that's the thing with a lot of people. You know how a lot of dudes. I'm not even gonna put a gender on it, because both women can be the abuser and both men can be the abuser. But people in general do this to try to keep you. They think that if they do this to you and show you that they can get physical with you and show you that they can overpower you or something, somewhere in their messed up head, they think that, hey, well, maybe he's gonna stay with me. This is gonna make sure he stays. This will teach him never to leave me again, because I hit him with a plant vase, or I threw the kid's juicy juice fruit punch bottle at him and stuff. So, but this is crazy, man. And like I tell dudes all the time, man, bro, you got to establish things up front. And by the looks of stuff, she looks like she's an alpha woman. She ain't no beta woman. If you don't know what an alpha woman and a beta woman is, an alpha woman is somebody who's trying to be in control, who wants to drive the car, and they crash into a wall a million times, but it don't matter because they want to drive the car. Now the beta is the one who's willing to listen and learn. Yeah, they drive the car sometimes, but that's not really their lane. They like to be submissive and learn and whatever. So stay away from people like this. Like, look at her. I mean, she looked like she got something. You know, and I don't like being no judgmental person, but for somebody to continue to beat up people, and somebody to continue to beat up family members, ex-boyfriends, ex this, ex that, something ain't right with that person. Like I said, they gave her what they said. They gave her like a year jail sentence, but she only served 2 days and they let her out. So they must have not cared about her whooping motherfuckers out here anyway, because they didn't make her sit. You know what I'm saying? They gave her some type of probation and slap on the wrist and, nah, you're good. Just go out there. Just don't be hitting nobody with no tire iron, or don't be hitting nobody with no sledgehammer or no choo-choo train or something like that. So, but yeah, man, like I said, this is crazy. Like, you have to understand what type of person you're dealing with and why you're dealing with them. And on top of that, man, do not in your life running. If a person over 40 and they still going to jail, they through. Especially if they ain't got nothing. If they ain't got nothing but a little rinky-dink apartment, little rinky-dink house, ain't really got no job, got to use people for things, bro, that's a red flag. You know, no, don't even deal with them. Either, matter of fact, if you do deal with them, and they worth dealing with them, it's what you do to them. You see? Got the hoodies. That's why we got these hoodies, man. YPD lifestyle. That's what you do to them, man. They are over 40 and they ain't got nothing. They use people for things. That's what you do to them, man. You smash them, you pass them, and you move to the next one, man. Hoodies available at YPD lifestyle.